Well, hey everybody, it's me, Jermaine, and I'm back with another Simple Truth update. It could be considered a regular update as well as a news update. But a couple of weeks ago, I shot a video for the Simple Truth here, and I was telling you about the gas prices. And at that point, the gas prices had dipped down probably as far as $1.99 a gallon, and then they kept dropping. They dropped down to $1.89, $1.86, $1.84, and at one point, I saw it as low a couple of days ago, down to $1.60. I think it was $1.69 or 67 a gallon. And as we know, or most people refuse to accept, that's a better way to know. Those that are in the know knew that these gas prices would definitely not stay where they were. They would definitely begin to stabilize, and eventually, as they are doing now, beginning to creep up again. Well, that came probably as a result of the tremendous drop in the market a couple of days ago. I think it was almost 300 points. And just as those that are in control do, they give something and then they take it back. And most of the time, the reason why they begin to take back, and I wouldn't even say most of the time, I would have to say the greater majority of times, is because their pockets are not being filled as expected. I guess that's the best way to put it. But the simple truth of the whole matter is, the only way that we can be wise is to heed wise counsel. I want you to hear me when I'm sharing what I'm sharing with you right now. The only way to be wise is to heed wise counsel. And whether you are a belief-centered supporter of Pastor Dow, Pastor Joe Fox, or you are a believer in those that see what's going on and know exactly how to interpret the forecast that's out there, i.e. JSNP 4, they have all made it very clear that this was temporary, that we needed not to get sucked in and begin to haphazardly spend, because we weren't being so, we weren't being taxed so hard financially at the pump, that we needed to, maintain, toe the line, stand pat, and just keep moving forward. But for the time that it lasted, which was a very short time, maybe about 3 weeks, to enjoy the prices where they were, but don't let it get out of hand when it comes to individual spending. They said that then. Again, it was only about 3 weeks ago, and here we are 3 weeks later, and it is exactly what they said it would be. It would begin to return back to the norm that we have become accustomed to by what the powers that be have done to us. It is just utterly amazing how we can see these things that are going on. We can see the evidence of everything that the so-called conspiracy theorists, and I do say so-called, be very aware of the words that I'm choosing. The so-called conspiracy theorists, or as we know them, men of truth, men of honor, men of integrity, that they are sharing things with us, and if we don't listen to what's being said and what's being shared, then it is our own fault what happens to us. I made a video the other day, a morning thought video, and I said, truth and application. You know, truth means nothing if we don't apply said truth. Because there used to be an old saying people would always say is knowledge is power. That's absolutely not true. Because you can have all the knowledge in the world, and in this case, truth, but if you don't apply it, there's no power in it. This has been the simple truth. And as I always tell you, it's the simple things that are oftentimes the most profound, but yet they're the most difficult to put into practice and to actually do. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll be sure to see you and you again real soon on another episode.